YouTube. We'll go back to another episode of the Lincoln Williams Show. Today, I wanted to talk to you about one of the most darkest secrets that I've ever even spoke about here on YouTube. I'm gonna witness not a very dark secret, but it's just something to take note of when you're watching my videos and stuff like that. What that secret is that I'm going to admit to myself that I am autistic. Yeah. What is autism for most of you guys? Autism, when your child is born, basically, he might have some symptoms running through, his brain, to I don't know how to describe it. Sort of like a brain disorder where you can't really function as a normal human being. You have that sense of where you can't speak like anybody, you can't speak clearly, as many of you may know if you know about autism. It's a very powerful, it's kind of like a disease, but it's kind of not. It's actually a natural. It's a natural thing that really rarely happens to humans. And autism has been around for years. It's been in your child's lifetime or something like that. Autism is actually a kind of complicated process in those sort of aspects in a way. So I'm going to prove to you that I am autistic here on the Lincoln Williams Show. Yes, I have my golden hair. I recently dyed it last night because my mom was like, "Oh, your hair is greasy," and I'm like, "Mom, I've been cleaning my hair really, really, really hard, and you're not accepting this hair." Yeah, it was bad, so we had to color it, and it's just, yay, now we're all better now. That way I won't have to, shower really, 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 really hard just to, try to get the stuff under control that's in my hairdo right now. So that's just, good. So anyways, yeah. So when I was born 1 pound 2 ounces when I was a baby, basically. I had laser eye surgery when I was premature, like a preemie, basically. When I was, a baby, I had to get a laser eye surgery. Like, you had to, if I haven't had that eye surgery, I wouldn't function very well. So let's just talk about my eyes, basically. My eyes look, pretty normal to you guys, right? So let me describe to you how they work here on the Lincoln Williams Show. So I take my hand, and what you're asking me is, which eye is blinded? Is it both of them? Is it one of them? Are they a little bit blinded? I'm gonna talk to you guys I'm gonna take you through the procedures of this. So I have I have an eye I only have one eye that's functioning. And what is that eye, basically? Is it this one or this one? Well, basically, it's this side. Now I can't tell, why is that blind? Well, I can see a little bit out of this eye, just a little bit, just a slight bit, but I don't know how to describe it to you guys as a YouTuber. I can't describe it right now, YouTubers. It takes lots and lots of studies to try to triangulate all these different, measurements with eyesight and stuff like that, and it would just take hours. But basically, I can only see out of this side. This side. This side's blinded. So, me and you, we're in good contact. So, what you're asking me is, how great is my eyesight? The best way that I can prove it to you, that's why I send out those videos. That's why I send out the gameplay footage, the gameplays of all these different kinds of games that I'm good at. That's how you know that my eyes are working. Basically, they're working like in the game. Basically, you can tell that my eyesight is working really properly because I can make accurate headshots with a sniper rifle by using this eye, basically. So I'm basically like a one-eyed pirate with a sniper rifle. That's how you can, picture me in all of these, games that I'm like actually even interacting in and all that stuff. I mean, that is the really good question: is how great is my eyesight? It holds up really well, but if I take my glasses off, you'll kind of see it gets all blurry. It doesn't provide that clear motion. It's kind of weird. And these are I like to call my tech glasses. Every time I put on these glasses, basically I can see better. These are what I like to call my tech glasses, basically. So without these, I can't see anything. I can see my lip moving like a little bit. It's like wiggling. It feels like it's wiggling when I'm looking at it. It's like it's a little wiggle, basically. That's all I'm seeing right now. But when I put my glasses on, nice, crystal clear, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that's my eyesight. So if you want to experience my eyesight and what I see, and what you see, I can see the same quality in the video game that you actually see. So that's how my eyesight works. Basically, is I can see the same textures that are happening in the video game in the video game that I'm playing. Basically, I can see all the graphic processors in the PS4's processor with this eye. Basically, that's how my eyes work. Basically, that's how these glasses work because it's actually really hard. This is a really hard topic to describe myself within the disabilities that I actually even have as a gamer and probably a reviewer, but it doesn't really affect those aspects here on the Lincoln Williams Show. Basically, another topic that I want to, that I really want to talk about is one YouTuber, but one of my biggest fans. She said she wanted another music video up. I want to describe on, how did I sing? How did I sing so great through my years? Well, if you noticed, if you scroll down on my YouTube channel, if you go scroll all the way down to like 2 years ago, when I first started out on the show, I reviewed a game called Banjo-Kazooie. And that was my first video game that I've ever even played. And I basically I was so addicted to video games back then. Basically, My parents only allowed only allowed the weekends to play The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. That's how I remembered it. They didn't really want me, playing games on the weekdays. Not anymore. That rule doesn't really apply, anymore because I bargained with my dad, and now I'm doing videos every day for you guys, and it's just a really good contribution to YouTube, and it's been overall good. But anyways, back on to the singing topic. So, how did I become a really great singer? Basically, I did not read music at all when I was a kid. Never wrote it, never read it, never even, seen music in my life until the soundtrack of Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. I don't know what it was that triggered, some sort of copying machine in my head to copy down all the instrument interpolation of the soundtrack from Banjo-Kazooie. Well, I can't get Rusty Bucket Bay down during that level section and the game. I can't get that soundtrack down in my head. I try every possible combination to replicate it. I can replicate the beginning. That's the only good part about the soundtrack, but holy crap, that is hard music to memorize. But anyways, I can memorize. The great thing about me is, the greatest thing about me is that I can memorize video game soundtracks. I can memorize my favorite songs that I hear on the radio. I can memorize, basically just about everything. Like even the lightsaber sound from Star Wars. Stuff like that. But, my lightsaber noises, they're growing old, basically like me. I'm turning old, and teachers say, "Don't get all the Lincoln, it's crap, and I'm like, no, it's not crap. It's natural. It's natural to get old, basically. But yeah. So what's really cool about me is I can memorize anything. One friend that I have at school, his name is Christopher Nickel. You know him on the show. He just laughs every time that I memorize a song in my head, and it's just overall great, and it's fun to interact with, people who love video games and they love the video gaming music. So that's what me and Christopher Nickel have developed over the years is, this best friendship that we ever even had on the Lincoln Williams show, basically. So it's been a really wacky experience. So yeah, and I memorized Italian opera. You can go look that up. Lincoln Williams show, Lincoln Williams, La Donna Immobile, basically. It's on another channel, but you can find it. Yeah. So that's my singing overall journey in the musical arts. What else there is to talk about? Autism? Yeah, it's, another thing about me that you don't really hear all about and you don't really care about is I walk on my tippy toes every now and then. Yeah. It's an addiction, I like to call it. It's an addiction to my feet, basically. Because it just feels so good when, I got tired of walking on my heels all the time, and it's just, the bones were just, they were hurting really bad one day, and I started walking up on my tippy toes with socks in the middle of the morning, watching cartoons when I was like 10, or Doctor Who every morning, and that happened. And now my teachers are just, they're just all like, you know what, you gotta put the heels down. Put the heels down. Yeah, basically. So that's what actually even happened. Yeah, that's one of my symptoms, is, put the heels down. Don't look like an idiot running around the halls. Well, I do run with my heels up because it feels natural and it feels more faster than you normally would run. Yeah, it's way more faster if you're running with your heels up. But it's and one of my symptoms as well is when I get excited. I'm gonna tell you an example. It's gonna be a really hilarious example. So every time I get excited, or every time that I'm really 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 happy about something, like I wasn't really happy. Well, I wasn't doing this while I was doing other unboxing videos, but every time I get happy, I jump up and down, and I flap my arms like this. And I'm like, yeah. Now, you notice this symptom. In my homecoming, on my homecoming announcement day. Basically, you notice this in my homecoming announcement day. Basically, my announcement video that I won. And when I won Homecoming Prince of Sophomore, I was like flapping up and down like really, 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 really fast. And I was like, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. It was, I was jumping up and down. I was excited, and then I just stopped for a bit, and I hung on to my, princess, and I hung on to my princess, and it was great. We had a great time, but we never, really officially went out for coffee. We never really actually even did that. So I'm gonna give you an example when that, occurs again. Rarely when that happens, basically. So I'm gonna give you an example. Now this might not happen, but it might happen, but I don't really know. This would be so hilarious if I actually got this on camera, but I'm not going to do this on camera because it would be embarrassing. So yeah, let's see. I took a girl out on a second date. We're really enjoying each other, and then we decided to have our first, first kiss or something like that. And then if she actually does that, basically, my face would be like all red and blushing for like 1 second, and then I'd be all like, yay, my first kiss, and I'll be like flapping my arms like crazy and just be like, yeah, boy. It'd be so hilarious. Then I'll be just jumping up and down if I had my first kiss, but we'll see if I actually even do that someday. Yeah, so that's one of the symptoms that I actually have, and that's a symbolism of happiness when you put that into terms, basically. So yeah, so there's all these sorts of weird things happening with autism and all that stuff. So I just wanted to point that out to you guys and stuff like that. So anyways, any updates? any updates to the show that I want to mention? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to fit an unboxing video. If you guys wanted another unboxing video, like, oh, I can't get this box open, I'm just need to get a chainsaw and open it up or something like that. And then I'll do another one like the Retro Duo Portable, like a portable NES and an SNES player. I'll do that one for you guys, or the PSTV, the PlayStation TV. Basically, the PlayStation TV is a PlayStation Vita, basically, that only hooks up to your TV, basically. So that's what the PlayStation TV is all about, is that it's combining, hold on just one sec. It's combining, it's combining the Vita, only you're playing it on a PS TV or something like that. Like, you're playing this on a TV, basically. So maybe I'll show that off, or the Retro Duo Portable if I ever, ever get one. Basically, maybe, yeah. I'm thinking about those two unboxings that'll be coming up for unboxing videos on the channel, but yeah, I think I have like, pretty big paychecks that are coming in and, stuff like that. But anyways, same old, same old. I might give a news update. Actually, I am going to do a really quick news update. Two YouTubers that used to own Retron 5s, one of them got replaced. The other one, she did not have enough money, because the reason why the Retron 5s are breaking down, the reason why the Retron 5s are so valuable, because of their power cord that it comes with them. You need to have that power cord safe with you at all times, because if you switch it out with another power cord, the system could blow up. And that's why it happened to two YouTubers. It's very sad, in my opinion. It's very sad, because I love that system so much. And it's overall, it's a dream come true to retro gaming, in my opinion. It's a good system for retro gaming, in my opinion. So please take care of your power cords very carefully with your systems. You too, Chris. Keep the Retro Duo AC power cord close to you at all times. I don't even know about the Retro Duo Portable, but about its power cord, but it looks the same as the Retron 5. So I hope I won't get those screwed up if I ever even get a Retro Duo Portable to play SNES and NES cartridges on the go, and Game Boy games on the go. And if I ever get one, I'm thinking about it, because it would be a really good system to put in an entertainment center if you don't want to lug along your Retron 5. If you're worried about losing the power adapter, you can easily just bring the Retro Duo Portable and stick it up to a TV or something like that. I'll have a link in the description below to the Retro Duo Portable if you guys want to check that out and stuff like that, if you want that on the channel. But I think I'm going to do that anyway, because they're very limited products right now. The Retro Duo Portable, it's only I think I found one for $90 or something like that, limited. But they're usually like $130, even more than the Retron 5. So I'm trying to get a special deal on it. But anyways, yeah. So that's all the updates that I actually even have. There's going to be more gameplays coming up shortly. I'm going to be more on Borderlands if I can get close to that robot dude and rescue Roland and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'll be back someday, YouTubers. I'll be back someday, and I'll see you guys all later in the next episode of the Lincoln Williams Show. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, and don't worry about me. My autism is completely fine on the Lincoln Williams Show. So, anyways, you don't have to worry about it. I'm perfectly normal as I am right now, and I pulled through most of my symptoms through over the years, and it's just been overall great. So, anyways, I'll see you guys all next time on the next Lincoln Williams Show.